Welcome to the Anubis smoke video. I'll be going over a lot of, not just smokes I guess, but flashes, grenades, maybe Molotovs. Get a feel for everything, but mostly the focus is on smokes because those are pretty important. Flashes, you can do basic flashes, like you can just jump up to here and throw it. For now, we're going to go over some smokes. This one's free E-box, electric, cave entrance, whatever you want to call it, water entrance. What you do is you just aim right towards the middle of this head. You are right up against this corner. You're right up there. You want to get it lined up, throw, and it should, oh, a little off. Try that again. There we go, much better. So, I think if you can see that little dot right here, that'll do it. And so that will smoke off the lower field, the entrance, exit, whatever you want to call it, from that spot. The next one is, I guess, what I think is called jail. I'm not sure why. I think it's called jail. You can call it double doors. As you'll probably see, there's two doors there, and it leads into what I think is called palace. But it leads from CT, kind of from the mid position. So what you do, line up right in the middle of the hand here, jump, and it should land right there. And with the smoke, it'll envelop the whole area, as you'll see in the clip coming up next. Now the next one that you can do, probably I think the last that I can think of for the site, is the left side of the pillar, from the alley from CT, that most players will take to get to the site in the beginning. So you'll land right, same spot as you would for the double door / jail smoke. Line it up right here so you kind of see where my crosshair is perfectly, and then throw. And it'll bounce, take a little bounce, but it'll land right there. One more time. Yep. And same as before, perfect landing. And the upcoming clip will show you what it looks like once it's landed. Now, if you wanted to flash into the site, you would take a position right here on the edge, this ballpark, and aim for the outline of what looks like a hand, or even along this line somewhere. Jump, and the flash will go in, and it'll flash a good portion of the area. It's a bit high, so the effect won't be so good, but that's mainly because you don't have much area to work with. And the same could probably be said for this. Yep. So you got a few different options if you wanted to. So generally hand, this hand, and then I think top of the head. So let's say you wanted to smoke the entrance from mid CT to mid proper, that position. I'm not sure what you want to call it, but it's the area where they can sort of transition into A site through CT. You know, where you're coming up mid through bridge. It's a bit weird. I don't know how to explain it. So what you want to do, line up right around, right on where these rocks or steps meet the ground there. Aim right in between this little spot and then jump. And this will smoke off not only the doorway, but also most mid. So as you can see, this is covered up. There's a small gap here, but from this perspective, you can't see much. You can shoot through it, but that's about it. So this next one, if you want to smoke the top of mid, CT mid, same area, but you line up, hug the wall, and then throw right where in the middle, I guess what you've called that little grate. You just throw it, it'll bounce, take a nice bounce, and you'll have the position smoked off. So let's say you wanted to smoke a entrance, main entrance, from mid. You would want to line up right here on this, where these slabs meet. And then you'll see right here there's another slab, and it's sort of by itself. But if you look where my crosshair is, that's where you want to be. You're going to want to run a little bit and jump once you've ran. So just like that. And you should smoke off that whole area. Now let's say you wanted to flash A, and you want to flash mid. So we want to do same. It's the same exact as the smoke. Just run, jump throw, and it lands right in the sight perfectly. You should flash anybody relatively easily. Now let's say you wanted to maybe flash a little bit more closer to the entrance, but you also want to try to get the mid entry also. So line up right here on the edge, crosshair right here, and crouch right here. You want to crouch. And you can stand if you want. As you can see, there's not much of a difference, but you can still throw it. Perfect flash. Stand for it. Crouching will probably get a little bit closer, but generally you will flash the sight. So let's say you wanted to smoke lower water entrance to be. What you want to do is line up on this, where the steps sort of meet the ground in this dirt patch, and aim right in the middle. Take a little bit of a bounce, I think, off the palm tree, and it'll land right in that corner every time. One more time, just to prove that I'm not lying. Bounce, bounce, bounce. A little bit different, but pretty much the same area. One more. We're using the palm tree. Channel A right in the middle, and it will smoke off the bottom part. Hopefully this has been helpful for you when it comes to playing this map Anubis. I'd appreciate it if you would rate the video, hopefully positively. Share it with people who might want to also know these smokes. If you want to see more of these tutorials, stick around, hit the subscribe button. Thank you, and have a good day. Throwing smoke.